Welcome to Wonkeyjase. So let's have a look at some interesting vehicle design. So we've got an interesting boot of a car there, and we've got a different sort of a smart car. Weird. I mean, if to replace that glass, that's going to cost some money. Now, it's actually a map reading light on the flex there, and if you're old school, you'll remember these. It's the door handle, not the door handle. It's the handle for undoing windows. And there was a time when roofs were made of vinyl. So, very interesting. The rear window there. That's going to cost some money to be replaced. And that seat there is actually in the boot. But that wouldn't be allowed anywhere anymore. We've got interest in the windscreen there, and the old school dials of a Porsche 911. And we'll look at that for the motto for the vehicle there, and a small window on a normal car. Usually have them on race cars, and an interesting interior design from an Indian car. We've got a BMW i7 there, where the front actually comes out, an old school aerial. You won't see those anymore. And that plate there is actually a plate for you to step on to get into the back of the car. And an old school aerial radio cassette, and another one there. That's what we had to deal with. And then another motto on the front of the car there. And you got the back of the car actually looks like a front of a car. Then you got a really hard steering wheel there that's going to hurt in a crash. And they're pretty much the same with this one. That's a huge steering wheel. I've got a full filler cap there. I'm in the middle of the boot, and a triple windscreen wiper there. If you didn't pick up on it, you got one in the middle and one on each side. So that's something I've never seen that before in another car. Anyway, if you're liking this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And we're also on TikTok and all these other subjects we do videos on. And I'm over 1100 videos now. That's an interesting handbrake. Looks like something out of Ann Summers. And I love the design of this race car. Very nice. You got the old T-bars. Didn't see many of those anymore. And look at the size of this headlight. That's ridiculous. There's my hand, and it's not a small hand. That's the interior of the car. The controls. And we've got a bit of mesh over the light there to protect it. And another interesting motto. I'm not sure. Anyway, this small windscreen there, and this is our Aston. It's got a sort of a touch dial buttons. That's off of a normal car, which you usually find in a race car, to undo the bonnet. And we've got the writing on a wheel there. Don't see many of those. And the rear window there looks like something out of a house. And look at the ring on that, absolutely fantastic. And we've got good old Woody. They went through a period of making the cars out of wood. That is actually a horn of a car, and another great car. That's a really nice little car. And the bonnet strap to hold the bonnet down, bit of leather. If anybody knows what this car is, I'd be interested to know. And we'll look at all this all exposed on the car. Very nice. Back to the Aston. There's the actual touch dials. That is actually a port for lifting the car up into the air, jack port. And we've got an overdrive switch, which is old school again. We've got a nice old Ford Capri there. That's actually an indicator. It flips up. Apparently, never worked very much. We've got the four, haven't we? Nice little windscreen there. Before that was the and actually we've got a sun visor for a car on the outside. And that is actually a case for the battery, which is on the side skirt. That actual wheel took up the whole of the boot, and it was actually covered in carpet. You've got the front of the vehicle there lifts up to allow you to get in, and we've got an interesting Formula One steering wheel. And look at this with a steering wheel. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. Some great dials there with an ashtray in the middle of the dials. Great stuff. There's the actual car that lifts up at the front. That old Jaguar XJ up in the air there. And we've got some Louvres on the Countach, and they've got a Ferrari with the engine exposed through the window. Back to the Aston. I don't know why I took so many of the Aston, but it's just really weird, isn't it? Look on there if you didn't know the actual Aston that I'm talking about. And we've got a VW Nova, which is very nice. And there's the tyres of a Formula 1 car. They're wet tyres. And please like, share, subscribe, and comment below if you're enjoying this video. We've got an old Citroen there with triple headlights at the front. Nice. and the old Capri there. It does look very nice in that colour. We've got the lights, and they're actually covered up by a thing that comes down, a little barrier. You press the lights and it comes up. We've got a GMC DeLorean there from Back to the Future. Another great car on the ramp. If you know what car it is, please let me know. We've got a race car there with the cutouts for electric and that kind of stuff. Haven't seen this one before. Apparently, it's quite it's quite a oh yeah, easy for you to say. And there's the lights. No, actually, that's not the lights. That's actually the motto on the front of the car. And I did ask about this, and apparently it doesn't light up, even though it does look like a light. There's the old crank start mechanism there on the front of the car, and then you've got automatic gearbox, old school, and look at that handle, so it's like a fighter jet. So we've got a Ford GT40. There's that orange car again, very nice. We've got the old sort of T-bar design there, but you used to have all analog and yeah, and we've got the what we used to call air conditioning down there, and interesting windscreen there. And this Porsche apparently is worth, I think it was £2.6 million. The GMC DeLorean there with the weird sort of a side window, and there's the gears on the actual steering wheel column, which you see a lot in America. And then we've got a Jaguar E-Type. We've got the controls in the middle there, and they've got a canvas roof on a Citroen that just rolls back. And the interesting interior of an Indian car there. I think it was a taxi. And then we've got very nice seats there. And again, interesting vehicle there. Would like to know what it is, the green one. One of the first ever steering wheels there. And one of the got quarter windows. They don't do those anymore. There used to be a way of letting in a small amount of wind. Yes, we all suffer for wind at some point. And the starting thing on the front of the car there, and we've got I think it's a exhaust. Yeah, it's exhaust. I'm not sure what car that's out of. And again, one of those columns with the controls in the middle. And you've got a bonnet lock and release inside the car rather than outside. Some Jaguars being worked on there. And that actual pipe there come out with the steering column, which is really weird. The old Mini there being going for an MT Mini Clubman, and that's the interior of that Indian car. I said about, I think it's a taxi, and it looks like an old gate door handle there on a car, and got the haven't we? Got a vertical positioned car stereo there, which is weird. This came out of an American car. We've got the pipe fan in there, and that's the end of the video. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And we also on TikTok. And all these cars were taken from the Haynes Motor Museum somewhere in the UK. So bye bye for now.